Hi guys, and welcome back to Cold Snow and Hot Chocolate with me Aloshka. So on today's episode of Cold Snow and Hot Chocolate, Love is in the Air. In 3 days we celebrate Valentine's Day. So I thought of showing you guys how to make this beautiful heart-shaped red velvet ice cream cake, which is super easy to make and also really impressive in the end, because it has a really spongy red velvet base at the bottom, like a red velvet cake base at the bottom, and it is topped with, like, an ice cream which is cream cheese flavored, and the end result is a beautiful looking delicious cake. So without further ado, let's get started on how we can do it. So in step 1, we will first cream together our eggs and sugar till it turns pale yellow color and has like this ribbony texture. When you just use a spatula and try to scrape the sides of the ball, you'll have this like ribbony texture. Step 2 is going to be mixing all the wet ingredients together. Now follow this method while adding your baking soda and white vinegar to your wet mixture. Use a very concentrated red food coloring in this cake, because if you use something like I did, because I tried a new brand of food coloring, it turned out to be pinkish red. Step 3 is mixing all the dry ingredients together. In step 4, we combine step 1, 2 and 3 together. So using an electric mixer, you're going to make sure that all these ingredients are well combined. Now you do not want to over mix the batter, just until it's just combined. Sorry guys, I forgot to actually click on the record button when I was pouring the batter in the heart-shaped tin. So what you can do is basically just pour the batter in a spring form heart-shaped pan, because you're going to use an ice cream mixture later on. So make sure you're using a spring form pan, not the normal cake tins. In step 5, we make a delicious cream cheese ice cream. Now a small tip: if you live in warmer country, you might want to use a teaspoon of gelatin powder to make sure that the cake does not melt too quickly. Now all you need to do is basically pour this delicious ice cream mixture that you just prepared over the previously baked red velvet cake. Decorating this cake couldn't get easier, guys. I have used food grade edible roses. Do not use the roses from the florist unless they are edible. If no roses, no problem, just chop some bright red strawberries and put them over the cake, and then freeze the cake for a minimum of 6 hours, but preferably overnight. Now if you guys are wondering that since the cake was sitting in the fridge overnight, it turns hard or something like that, but don't worry. Before unmolding it, let it sit at room temperature for 3 to 5 minutes and your cake will turn soft. This cake is actually like, the best of both worlds, because this is a perfect treat for those who love ice cream and cake. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you really like this video, do click on the like button, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Cold Snow and Hot Chocolate. I post new videos every Monday and Friday, so do consider clicking on the subscribe button, and do not forget to share this video with your family and loved ones. And happy Valentine's Day, and until I see you guys next time, I love you all.